What's good, everybody? This is our Madden Quarterback Sim League schedule for Week 3. First up, we have the Patriots for the Jets. Jets have Joe Daniels. Next up, we got Green Bay and Slater versus Titans and Chumbawamba. We got Texans, Shiloh Jenkins versus the Vikings, David Jethro. Chargers, Duke Thomas versus Pittsburgh, Chris DePape. Panthers have nobody. Vegas has Adam Rose. Next up, Baltimore with Harrison DePape versus Dallas, the Cowboys, who have Ben Hogan. Detroit Lions, Marshall Law. Arizona has nobody. Jacksonville, Antonio Van Dinkle versus Buffalo, who has nobody. New York Giants and Tristan Harris versus the Browns, Jay Jackson. Chicago, Jordan Rose versus the Colts, Creed Flowers. Philly has Trey Bird, and the Saints, Franklin St. Carter. Denver has nobody, and Tampa Bay has Audrey DePape. Miami Dolphins and Seattle Seahawks, nobody. 49ers, Sean Hawkins versus the Rams, who have nobody. Kansas City, Everett Williams versus Atlanta Falcons, Grace Purcell. And finally, Monday Night Football is Washington versus Cincinnati, and we have no users on the team. Let's head to the highlights and see how it goes.
We're situated about 8 miles west of New York City at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford.
Out of season to go, but they've come out playing good fundamental football, and that might carry them.
University of Illinois.
And we're talking about a young man who's been the talk of the NFL here in September. Love to get after rookie quarterbacks, but they've still got to do it within the scope of the rules. And that time, the hit came just a little bit too late. And the official won't think twice about calling this.
First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll run with Hall. Fighting his way in for a Jets touchdown. Breece Hall, his third rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He completes that to Garrett Wilson.
What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And now off to the races down the right side. And he takes it to the house. It's a fumble recovery for a Jet touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills.
To the air goes Daniels. And that's going to be caught downfield by Lazard. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10. Back to the ground with Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field. They'll look to throw again. He gets this to Davante Adams. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to... They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This is Lazard with a catch out left. Back to throw again. Catch made right side by Wilson. 9 yards on the play. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field that brings up third down. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Davante Adams. His second touchdown on the season. And the Jets are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further. Play action, now it's Daniels. This one finds Wilson downfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line here. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. They'll try to run with Hall. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jets are closing in on a third straight victory to start the campaign. Well, This was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
All right, Joe Daniels, 18 for 25, 232 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. For rushing, 1 rush, 10 yards.
Just across the Cumberland River from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. And thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico. Kid, let me see what you got.
Yeah, there's no waiting around anymore. It seems like
Greg by their rookie quarterback. Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. It's a gain of 10 yards. They'll be let out by a young man who's making a name for himself. On 2nd and 2. On the ground, it's Jacobs. Yeah! A gain of 11 on that one. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. Give them 17 more, and they are on up. Back to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year.
all week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver.
He'll drop to throw. That caught Tony Pollard.
And then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down?
That. This drive begins with 1st and 10. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. Thank God.
Pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards.
This is intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often like that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception, but boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
Exactly what they do. No gain. 4th down.
To the goal line and in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. He'll again get it to Ridley. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, he coughs up the football. The Titans have got it. A big effort for the defense to come up not only with the fumble, but a very good return. And the offense, Greg, is in business. It's 1st and goal.
Great awareness, Mike, by the defender. Not only to secure the recovery bag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
It is brought in the end zone. Tyler Boyd, touchdown Titans. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier tries. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today. And this is what you want. I mean,
here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. A throw right side, taken in by Boyd. to throw. Over the top. He's got it. Calvin Ridley. Touchdown, Tennessee. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and
they'll look to run with Pollard. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll look to throw again. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down.
now's the time to dial it up, be aggressive, and extend the stride.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot for Watson. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So it's a win here for the Titans.
All right, for Green Bay, Slater Slinger, 29 for 38, 334 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 pick. For Kevin Chumbawamba, 33 for 45, 326 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception as well. As for the rushing side of things, Chumbawamba, 1 rush, 4 yards.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, Vikings ball club. It's an early test here after 2 losses to start the season, and a game they probably really need.
Obviously, no way.
Rookie quarterback, the young man from Clemson.
We're seeing it more and more in this league.
Again, he'll drop to throw. There's the former Viking, Stephon Diggs. Now they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 47. They'll look to throw again. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Another one caught by Collins. Down inside the 10. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road at 6'5". He always demands attention.
And not the start that anyone really wants. Target and normally catches what's thrown to him, but he didn't on that play.
The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Third down. They'll look to throw here. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. Now back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Schultz. Challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Stephon Diggs from 3 yards out. And the Texans lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game.
And your team along.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 9. Back to throw. Staying on his feet. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Again, it's Jones. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Joe Mixon with career touchdown number 70. And the Texans have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down. Up the middle, Jones. A beautiful fake. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. 7 yards there and a first down.
Fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And his kick here is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. Again, he'll drop to throw. That one complete to Naylor. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll run it with Jones. Wiggles free, and he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there. No hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. And last week, AFC Offensive Player of the Week. So if he does what you say he might, maybe he'll get another one.
Yeah, I think he's locked in.
Kind of a strange ballgame, Charles. We did not have a single point by either team after half. Really a defensive clinic by both sides in half number 2.
Wasn't that just beautiful to watch? Come on, man. Come on.
All right, Charlotte Jenkins, 26 for 32, 272 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. As for David Jethro, he had an off day. 20 for 36, 204 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. For rushing, Charlo, 7 for 34. Jethro, 2 for 1 yard.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Acrisure Stadium on the north shore of the Steel City, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
This could really go south if they lose this game.
Quarterback, the young man from the University of Michigan.
And I saw that he had an interesting quote. Lost 2 straight games, so they still want to do that, but they've got to have some contingencies, some other options. Expect them maybe to throw.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well. Have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. He'll look to throw. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback.
Pass here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down.
They played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
And he's going to get this one across the 34-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Another run here with Dobbins. Oh, and now some space to operate. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They go play action here on first down. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Deion Henry. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Charger TD. But Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick six.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights and where he was looking to throw.
Officially, this will be a 51-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. He'll drop to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. And now on second and goal, back even further. They're going to look to throw. Washington's got it. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Darnell Washington, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers have cut it back within a score. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore.
They hand this off to Harris. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
They'll find Williams on the slant. And he's brought to the ground with another first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This is caught. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. As we get set for the fourth quarter. Harris will score. Touchdown, Steelers.
And this is a time of game where offensive lines can really dictate a team's fortune. It's been a tough battle. They've been out there for a long time. But this was a question of who can wear down who. And that's excellent work to put a long drive together.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw here. He's going to have the first down and then some. And he's going to get this to the 40-yard line.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from him.
He's got this to Pickens. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Result of everyone on offense not doing their job. But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush.
A give up the middle to Dobbins. A little juke, and he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Dobbins will score. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the posts, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for 2 here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
49. They'll drop to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's timeout as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. And he tries to power forward. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And the Steelers have won the game. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission.
We always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best...
Okay, Chris DePape. 30 for 40, 336 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 picks. As for Duke Thomas, 15 for 19, only 103 yards passing, 0 touchdowns, 1 interception. On the ground game, Duke Thomas, 5 attempts, 46 yards, and a touchdown.
Now, from the home of the Raiders since 2020, we're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. It's renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, one thing about this guy that's pretty clear, Mike, is there's not a whole lot that rattles him.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. Again, it's Madison. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Throwing now from the gun. Gonna get that complete. Jacoby Myers. And they bring him down inside and goal. They'll go with him again. And he will get into the end zone. Alexander Madison. Touchdown Raiders. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year.
And what a response.
They'll run up the middle. It's Madison. And he will power his way into the end zone. Alexander Madison. Touchdown Vegas. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 40 seconds to go in the first half. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders get 3 here late. In comes the field goal unit. Bit of a surprise here. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. It's 4th down. They'll go. Young. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush. And it will lead to a turnover. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's going to let one go. Looking for Myers. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Over the middle. That's the tight end, Bowers. 3rd and 6. They'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 3. And this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a 1st down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will score again. Alexander Madison. Touchdown Raiders. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game.
So the Black Hole celebrates. It's a win for the Raiders. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.
Adam Rose, 19 for 28, 223 yards passing, no touchdowns, but no picks either. For rushing, 4 attempts, 8 yards.
Arlington, Texas. Close to the grand mecca of football. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard at the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic. They're let out by the rookie quarterback, the young man from the University of Michigan. He a name for himself, their rookie quarterback. Bateman is the motion man. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. On third down with a pickup of 9. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darius Washington.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast.
Back to throw. Pass complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. Now, it's third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's his third catch of this first half. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. The ball comes out. The Cowboys have it. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble. Here's a screen coming for Dowdle. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal. And he's got it to Flowers for the connection. Receiver right. Oh, it's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Downs, pick up a modest gain.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Now he'll run. He'll drop to throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. Just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. And they're going to get to him. And they're going to get him a 6th.
The defense, once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. Now they'll set up to throw. That's down the field for Lamb. And he will go all the way. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. They'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews.
Away with 6.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. As they'll search now for that go-ahead score. That is left side and caught by Flowers. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Stevens. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play, and the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game.
Down and 10. Right back to the air following that pick 6. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
Defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last one.
He'll drop to throw. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
The biggest bright spots, usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. Is they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing.
Been here before. Big spot for Justin Tucker. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. They'll look to throw. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you...
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ben Hogan, 25 for 39, 257 yards passing, 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions. As for Harrison DePay, 23 for 30, 168 yards passing, no touchdowns, no picks. On the rushing side, Ben Hogan, 3 rushes, 28 yards. Harrison DePay, 2 rushes, -4 yards.
On a spot of land that was once deserts, now stands the city of Glendale. And a building filled to the brim with fans. Isn't quite the level matchup that typical good games are born from, partner. Ones I clearly favored over the other.
Yeah, well, you know where this comes from?
Leading them out.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance.
Tight end in motion left. Here's 2nd and 5. Pass is caught. That's Tim Patrick. Trying again, following the set. That's complete to Sam Laporta. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. From the 16. Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions have a great first drive and get the game's first points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown. So the Lions headed out for their 2nd drive of the game. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with a home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them.
And every time, Brock, frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Pass complete to Gibbs. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives the Lions the first. Time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. 3rd and long from here. Neither side separating much so far. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of down. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions pull out in front further, 13-zip. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options.
Pass play coming here. He has the first over the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Throwing with a blitz on the way. This is complete to Patrick. Down coming up. Throwing now from the gun. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. Rocky scores. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 13-point lead. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation. From the 42. Pass taken in by St. Brown. And he's taken down at the 30. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. St. Brown's got it, complete. And he's down inside the red zone. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Complete beyond the marker. And he almost gets to the 5.
It's in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play. I think you could call this one now, Kate.
And forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on 2nd and goal. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. They snap it to Murray. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession.
If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in, just as that knee goes down.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.
Marshall Long, 25 for 36, 245 yards, 1 touchdown, no picks. On the running side, 3 attempts, no yards.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to upstate New York and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen up here. Now Greg by their rookie quarterback.
And he's coming off a game where he's pretty much held and not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
That is caught! And he will score! Travis Etienne, touchdown Jaguars. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can?
On 3rd down and 7. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught. Now, faking the give. Got a man, it's Thomas. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Here comes the blitz as he looks to the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. Past the 40. To the 20. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Buffalo. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. He'll drop the throw. Got a man downfield. It's Thomas. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. Throwing now from the gun. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas.
Matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
And this one online. And it is good. 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. He's going to run it. From the 50, he'll see it. This offensive line does it. It's another sack. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got it! And he's going to go all the way! Oh, that's some late magic. They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
4th down. Everything you've done comes down to this point, Mike. I mean, what a finish. Somehow they dial up the play they need when they need it the most. And it looks like they're going to get out of this one with a victory.
Maybe a miracle can get them down to the end zone. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That's hard. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So it is a win for our visitors, the Jaguars.
Antonio Bandinko, 21 for 24, 333 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. For rushing, 5 attempts, 68 yards, average 13.6 a carry.
We are just a stone's throw from the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and it is rocking and rolling here at Huntington Bank Field. We look at this Browns ball club. It's been a great start to the season, back-to-back wins to begin the campaign.
Yeah, you don't want to get too excited. There's still a lot of season to go, but they've got
Led out by the former Tar Heel, their rookie quarterback from UNC. Now. Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find a lot of empty space there.
What I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense?
Under pressure, and down he goes. Jackson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Had him down started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Looking to throw. Harris. That ball caught by Slayton. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30. It's an even 50-yard attempt. Gano's kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. For 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Jackson to throw. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones.
Operating from the gun. Harris working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Harris. And he's got it. Touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to extend their lead. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. David Njoku. As the 1st half is winding down, and the Browns are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. So they get their tight end away as this is 3rd and 10. To throw is Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 19. Now down inside the 20. Again, he'll drop to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
In the huddle, and they deliver there as that throw is going to keep the drive alive, and even better than that, set them up with a first.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Cedric Tillman from 3 yards out, and the Browns have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. On to give, it's Tracy. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
Anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
Now a play fake here on first down. Now inside the 25 and down to the 19-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. Gano's kick is good, and the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life.
Up the middle, it's Chubb. Now they can't bring him down, and he's going to get this inside the 30. Second and 4. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 30.
One possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Back to throw again. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has, but in his defense, he hasn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense, I got it.
See what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection and pick up 6. Now it's Jackson. This is the tight end, Njoku. 7 catches for him now in this last one. A second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Now it's Hines. And he's going to get out of bounds. Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Here's Jackson. Touchdown, Browns. Jerry Jeudy, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns have taken a fourth-quarter lead. He'll look to throw. He's got Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Third down. Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man. First down. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. First and 10. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Giants going to burn their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Maurice Hurst picks up his second sack of the afternoon. It came down to the final play in such a close ballgame. What a game it was, but they can't get that last throw off. Good job by that defense to get in there for the sack.
For the Giants, Tristan Harris, 27 for 31, 296 yards, 1 touchdown, no interceptions. Jay Jackson, 20 for 28, 236 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Running the game, Harris, 2 rushes, 27 yards.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Bears. Line of NFL QBs from USC.
We're seeing it more and more in this league.
And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
Since one touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts.
Takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 3 yards and a touchdown.
And I'm eager to see how they deploy him in this game. Last week, a heavy workload. Do they decide to bring that down a little bit and try and keep him fresh? Or do they say, guess what?
They're going to look to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. This week's contest, 20 carries, 56 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in with every carry he receives this week.
Off the bootleg, Rose. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45.
But pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Gay's kick is good, and they're able to double their lead in this first half. It's 6-0. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Rose. Pass taken in by his big tight end. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's going to be taken in by Downs. Down the left sideline. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Josh Downs, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
For scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Now, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open.
They'll set up a throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down from the 28. They'll drop to throw. That's complete to Pierce. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. His pass left side to Downs. And he'll be corralled out across midfield. Again, he'll drop to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already back to throw again. And he'll be brought down by the field goal. And quite a bit of pizza in this box. It's a 53-yard attempt. Santos' kick is up and through. They'll look to throw here. Nice work to get 7 out of that. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. They run out of the gun with Swift. And that one opened up for him well. Is over with a football. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on it?
Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he will have the Bears first down.
Just for this, back in training camp, they knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after him.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Gay's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
It's cause.
From the gun on third down, Rose. He's got his target. That's complete.
And that one down with little gain.
Operating from the gun, Rose. And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man, it's Scott, complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Tyler Scott, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bears are finally into the end zone. He's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. They'll start out here with the option left. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Nice way to start the drive before snapping it on second down. They go to the ground again with Taylor. That's a pretty strong running there as you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. And good work there in open space. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And just good downhill running there as he'll this upcoming second down play. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he is going to have a Colts first down.
This is where a team privately within the confines of their own room, their meeting rooms, the locker room, they start to think to themselves, we're pretty good. We should be a playoff team.
So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And this coaching staff, CD, I think you'd agree, pleased with this overall effort.
I think
Jordan Rose and the Bears, 25 for 41, 235 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. For the Colts, Creed Flowers, 18 for 24, 231 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Running, Creed Flowers, 8 rushes, 50 yards.
On EA Sports, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Eagles and the Saints, and it's coming up next on Madden NFL 25.
Are the leader of this offense in just his first season. This rookie from USC. Yardage. Here's 2nd and 14. That's caught by Chris Olave. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Well, Rob, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy. The biggest mistake he can make here is letting his offense get suckered into trying. That's how these small ball could win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. From the 18 on second down. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And that's good yardage.
First down, a couple more chances to make up for it.
Throwing now off play action. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape. It can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. For the defense, it puts a sack on the board.
They're moving it well, but now face a 3rd and short. They're going to try to pick it up with an option left. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught for the first. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. 3rd down coming up. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete beyond the bucket. He's at the 30. daylight through the 40. And he's going to get this up to the 45. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Got a man. Uzama has it. The running back in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He has the first over the middle. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. No hesitation on.
In this case, run him right out of bounds.
Escapes the pocket. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. 2nd and 6 now. Finds a man, right side. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. This time they're going to get there. They'll try and throw it here. Goddard makes the catch. They get 22 on that one.
Smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we get one more shot as you will?
And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover. Motion right. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Olave with the catch. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grab the lead on their first series of the half. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns. Now they'll throw out of the gun. He has the first over the middle. And shotgun snap, looking to throw. That pass caught by Johnson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line.
Going to attack the coverage. He chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time. Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to.
Slot man in motion right. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone. Throwing now, 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. He'll try with Kamara. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Saints now lead by 10. Alvin Kamara the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him. Back to the air following the pick 6. This one finds Goddard. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Here's a throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Saints will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly.
So fans starting to stream from the Superdome to the French Quarter as it's a win for the Saints. And this is a game that proves every Pee Wee and Pop Warner high school coach across the country correct, Brock.
For the Eagles, Trey Bird, 37 for 44, 351 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. Franklin Carter for the Saints, 17 for 19, almost perfect, 286 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. On the ground game, Trey Bird, 3 rushes, 22 yards. Franklin Carter, 1 rush, 3 yards.
Oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way too. My partner, Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate these starters leading their offenses at quarterback. QB who brings them out.
And all those touchdowns he had last week, rectifying those things here.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's throwing deep to the left. Big gain downfield. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40. Throwing off the play fake here. Fits it through the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Pass play now. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish off their opening drive. Jalen McMillan with the touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game. 2nd and 6 now. That's going to be caught by Evans. Back to throw now. He's on the move. He's running for it. And they finally break.
Like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward. He was hitting from that distance pregame.
An extra DB, 3rd down coming up. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hauled in by Godwin. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And the tight end in motion. Throwing from the gun here. Got his target, it's Ahu. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Working inside the red zone. Throw caught at the 6. He'll throw it yet again. Rolling out to his left. And they will score. It's a Tampa touchdown. The Buccaneers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, throwing off the play fake here. He's cut on one sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain. Running back sent in motion. Pass it down close. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4. Goal to go, it's a pass play. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers come through to tie it in the 4th. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock. And they battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Now to throw. That finds Vele complete. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Setting up to pass. This is caught by Trey Palmer. Completion, we got 3rd down. One final shot here. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escaped with a victory.
For the Bucs, Audrey DePape, 19 for 24, 260 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Rushing for DePape, 5 attempts, 30 yards, 1 touchdown.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium. The haves and have-nots of late, the division that's produced the NFC representative to the Super Bowl. Texas Longhorn, now their rookie quarterback. So Kittle comes in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding a hot hand, and rightfully so, until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game.
So Kittle comes in motion. They'll run for it. It's McCaffrey. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his second touchdown of the year. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Well, another catch for his favorite.
Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
A gain there of... They'll look to throw yet again. Over the middle to Ayuk, complete. 20-yard line. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Debo. Here we go. One final play. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within one, and a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for two, but...
On 1st and 10, Stafford. And down the field for Higbee. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get it down to the 12. Now this time, they'll look to throw. That is caught! He got it! And that's a game winner here in overtime.
Put that ball maybe a little bit further away from the defender, knowing he's got the guy on the other end to not only secure the catch, but to keep his feet in bounds for a touchdown.
So, a win here for the 49ers.
For the 49ers, Sean Hawkins, 34 for 54 attempts, 361 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Heck of a game by him. For rushing, Hawkins, 2 attempts, 7 yards.
Sports. Hello again, everyone.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
They'll be led out by their rookie quarterback, the young man from Georgia, up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of it.
And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback. He'll look to throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. The tight end. Here's 2nd and 8. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They'll look to throw again. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts.
Play action, maybe throwing it.
2nd and 3. Touchdown, Falcons! Kyle Pitts, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Falcons will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass. Back to throw. Purcell targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. And the Falcons are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. A turnover is obviously, Charles, always costly, but man, when you throw those interceptions. 2nd and 2. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's got room. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line. 3rd and long. Play action. They'll throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Most edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for it. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing left to prevent the first down.
Koo knocks this one through the post, and that will do it. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He's got his running back out of the backfield, and he's able to get this to the 40-yard line. 2nd and 6. 20. 5. And did he get in? No. Down at the 1-yard line. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Bijan Robinson, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year.
Of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And he is caught. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 3rd. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And down to the 20 he'll go. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout.
Converted 3 times and 8 chances. This is 3rd and 4. He'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard 4. Again, he'll drop to throw. Gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. 2nd and 4. And he's going to go down here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Pass taken in by his big Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs drive the entire length of the field, 99 yards for the score. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And it was their defense that really paved the way to this victory as they allowed the 1 touchdown, and that was all she wrote.
Almost want to do the defense chant right now, right?
All right, for the Falcons, Tracy Purcell, 24 for 36, 254 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. As for Everett Williams, 19 for 31, 207 yards, 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. On the ground, we got Purcell, 5 for 11, and Everett Williams, 4 for 16 with the TD.